when the minute you get out of that bubble, everything's going to be really hard. It's going to be hard what you do. But it's good because, you know, you take it seriously.
That's collaboration.
You have to your A game is on. Even if your A game is only a C game, it's your A game at that moment, and you're going, this is the best I can do. But that's good, because then you go.
Yeah.
Get out there and do it.
Yes.
Well, I think that our time might be up, friend.
Oh, well, cheers.
Cheers to you.
Thank you. So beautiful to see you, and I will be seeing you in London in October because you're moving here.
I want to thank all of our sponsors for this. I want to thank Sky for putting this in and getting this together.
Sky.
Edinburgh Festival, everybody, Ian, Georgia, everybody involved.
Amazing.
Love you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
YouTube ads beat Facebook ads every time. Let's face it, Facebook ad costs are going through the roof.
It'll get nice and cold. And now take your mixing glass
Aha.
and put a bunch of ice in there. This is where the cold really happens.
Bugger. Am I not allowed to swear? Because sorry, I already did. I can swear. Good. Bugger. Bugger!
Oh, Amelia.
It's raining nice.
I need a new bar back.
I worked in a bar, and there's a reason why I got fired. We're experiencing it right now.
See, this is really just a look back at your career, and we're actually recreating famous moments from it.
Oh, excellent.
Right.
Good.
So there. So you're all
Okay.
iced up, right?
Yes, I'm iced up.
Now,
What
the first
next?
thing you're going to do is get some gin. I've got my gin.
And I've got my gin. Yes, you have your own gin. Mine's Sipsmith, which is my gin of choice.
I love Sipsmith too. And that will be your gin of choice until you have Harding's.
Well, obviously, were I to have your gin in my hands, I'd never drink anything else.
Thank you so much. I can never stop selling. And now, what we're going to do is put 1.5 ounces
Whoa.
of beautiful gin here. And if whatever gin you're using, make sure it's a London Dry for people who are making drinks at home. You don't want to put in something that's more too sweet or anything like that.
No, awful.
All right.
Yeah, done.
Great, excellent. So now the next bit is we're going to take some vodka.
Hi there.
We're going to mix vodka and gin. That's crazy.
It is crazy. I mean, I did. Can't even open it. This is going so terribly. I did when I was told what was in this cocktail. I was like, that's normally it's one or the other.
The vodka mellows the gin out a bit because vodka doesn't have any taste and gin has
Right.
more taste.
It mellows it out if you double up on your booze. Got it.
So now we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of vodka. So half
Oh.
the amount of gin.
3/4 of the amount. I mean, I'm.
There we go.
Yeah, I couldn't spill it more if I tried. I did do quite well with my spillages when I worked behind a bar because you have
Yeah.
to write down spillages, and a few spillages used to go down my neck. If I'm being really honest.
I can't believe that career didn't work out for you.
Neither can I. Neither it blows my mind.
And now here, your favorite ingredients.
Hi there.
Yep, it's Lillet, but it's Lillet Rosé. Now, when you make a regular Vesper, you just use Lillet Blanc. But for this, for you, I put in Lillet Rosé, which gives it a little bit more, I wouldn't say sweeter, just a little more flavor. So now we're just going to put 1/2 ounce.
1/2 ounce. Okay.
Yep.
Already there is an obscene amount of liquid in this.
Yeah, of
Only
course.
thing.
And it's all booze, too. So, Happy New Year, everybody. Here we
Yeah, I
go.
mean, seriously.
And this gives it a lovely little pink blush.
Indeed. Ooh,
There
beautiful.
we go. Now we're just going to take it and we're going to stir it. If you want to be bartendery about it, what you do is you kind of press the bowl of the spoon against the outer edge and then just spin it, keeping it on there. So you're always kind of twirling the spoon in your hand if you want.
Right. Got
That's
it.
That's the cool guy, fancy way to do it.
Yeah.
You want to stir it for a good, a couple of minutes because you want this to be ice cold.
No, definitely. You don't want to taste it too much. Knock it back.
What's been your drink of choice during quarantine?
During quarantine, my drink of choice, honestly, a cup of tea.
With what in it?
Yes, exactly. My specialty.
Perfect. All right, so now take this ice in here, just dump it back into your ice bucket.
With a crush bang wallet.
Now you take your strainer.
I got my strainer. That
Strain
doesn't.
this into this glass. You've got a martini glass. I've got what's called a Nick and Nora glass.
I do have a martini glass. Ooh, look at her blush.
With a little more of a bowl shape to it. As featured in the movies, the Thin Man movies,
Oh,
in which Nick and Nora Charles were the stars, the names of the characters. And so this is the glass. One final thing, and take your lemon.
I pre-did it.
Oh,
Someone else
good,
did it
excellent.
for
I
me.
was worried about having you navigating, but not that you couldn't do it, but
Thanks. Well, I think that was probably the one thing I could have done.
so I'm going to cut myself a big twist. Exactly. There we
Oh,
go.
very nice. Oh, very nice. I'm going to just make mine curly. And we plonk it in, right? We gracefully let it.
Well, you want to just squeeze over the top. So if you put the skin side out,
Yes.
and then you just over the drink, you like bend it in half.
There ain't nothing coming out of mine.
Does it feel wet though when you do it? The skin should feel a little bit kind of wet because it releases the oil.
Let's say yes.
Here you go.
Oh, and you stirred it and you popped it in.
And then you plunk it in, and
I can't drink this, Paul. I'm going to be hammered. Right.
cheers, Amelia Clark.
I need two hands because I've got tiny hands. Paul Feig, my love from across the oceans. Cheers.
And back at you, my friend. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, that's good.
Oh, bugger, that's really good. Yeah. No, that's really good.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning where I am. Breakfast, martini. Yes.
Excellent.
Oh, my
no.
goodness. Well,
I'm going
so-
to move this away because otherwise I'm going to actually drink it. That's really, really yummy. That doesn't taste as boozy as it is.
it's just a little something.
You're just going to watch me fall off my chair.
Good. This is my goal, to booze you up in this next 45 minutes.
Excellent.
Oh, but actually, here's a cheers to all of our friends watching right now. To the Edinburgh Festival.
Indeed. A cheers to everyone at Edinburgh Festival. We wish we were with you. That's it. That's it. But genuinely.
I wish we were there live. It's very sad not to be there because I love Edinburgh so much.
Me too.
Oh, well, this is very exciting. We saw each other so much last year when we were
Yeah.
making last Christmas. It's been almost a year and a half now since we actually made the movie.
That's bonkers.
Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
Since we did those mad hours, running around Regent Street. Yeah.
Remember our first week, our call time in Covent Garden was 2 a.m.
It was the most, like, I asked so many of my mates and so many people I know who were in crews. No one had ever done those hours before. We called it a reverse splits, right? That was like
Yeah.
the technical term. But no one ever knew, no one had ever done that before. So yeah, we started shooting at 2 a.m. and we shot until, what was it?
Noon.
Noon.
Yeah.
Noon, yeah. It's like a perpetual hangover. It was so weird. You're like, I'm watching the sun come up. I'm not drunk, but I don't feel sober. This doesn't feel like it.
Well, it was really hard to go, like, what time do I go to bed in order to be on set at 2 a.m.? I go to bed
Yes.
at 4 in the afternoon.
Paul, you're like the Duracell bunny. I mean, seriously, I know no one with more energy than you. It is absolutely remarkable. I'm there on my knees being like, keep awake. And you're like flying around.
I couldn't tell, Amelia. You were great. You were
Yes.
always, you just amazed me. This was a hard shoot for you. It was. Because first of all, middle of the night. Secondly, a lot goes into this role. This is a complicated role. Third, it was freezing cold. Fourth, your costume was not that warm.
No, that's very true. You're trying to hide like more thermals underneath an elf costume. And then I love in the edit, some of mine and Henry's Keep Warm dancing actually got into the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We love, my editor and I love anything that isn't supposed to happen. we find that very
Yes.
humanizing, and the people I work with, I fall in love with who they are.